Hey there. Thanks for joining me. You are the universe decoding itself. That's what this video is about. You and I are the universe unraveling itself. This is indeed why the word universe sounds like you-and-I verse. It's because you and I consist of a oneness, the universe, the one verse. You know, when you speak something, anything, or rather, when you set any energy into motion, a chain reaction is initiated. So one motion, one verse, the universe, is really all it would take to lead you to where you are now. This leads me to one of the simplest but most powerful secrets, that there is infinite interrelation between your consciousness and that which your consciousness interacts with, experiences, and perceives, because everything is a fractal of each other. What's a fractal? You've seen fractals. A fractal is an infinite pattern, one that is self-similar across different scales. And we've seen these patterns in artwork, in our own bodies, in nature. Fractals are created by repeating a simple process over and over again, in an ongoing feedback loop, creating the whole in every piece of the whole. So, of course, yes, the natural physical world, plants, veins, trees, bodies, rivers, lungs, etc., contain fractals, but this is more than a 3D truth. The whole is in every piece of the whole. Hence the idea that God can be found in a speck of dust, and equally in the most spectacular song or heavenly displays. So, where's the divine to be found? That question is fucking hilarious, because only the divine could ask that question and answer it. Maybe we should say, don't ask what the all should do for you, right? Don't ask what the divine can do for you. Ask what you can do for your fractal, for your piece of the all. While the 0 point you carry is present everywhere at the same time, you have veiled yourself into this particular now moment to witness only the fractals you yourself create. And that is how you can understand that you yourself are the universe experiencing itself. The all breaks itself into the fragmented. That's why I'm here, that's why you're there. And the fragmented takes the all and magnifies it. However, we should not confuse this idea that all is one to suggest that we are a hive mind. A hive mind is much different than a collective consciousness. A hive mind, has uncritical conformity, a consciousness that exerts control over its constituent members, like the Borg in Star Trek. That's not what we're talking about. In fact, the idea of fractalization could not be more at odds with the idea of a hive mind. The origin point decided to break itself off into many pieces, not so it could contain or imprison itself, but the opposite, so it could experience its infinite nature in finite containers and see what that blend manifests. And that's why you're in an avatar. That's why you're in a flesh suit. Your body symbolizes that the ultimate wants to play out a version of the ultimate. And because the ultimate is everything and nothing all at once, that is the origin point. Full convergence, where past and future converge. Your fate and destination is not only predetermined, it's also movable. Can you accept this paradox? That the universe pushes you in directions unbeknownst to you, but also you push the universe in directions unbeknownst to it. Creator and creation, one and the same. If you wanted to be omnipresent, you would be. After all, can a creator be part of its creation without feeling distinct from it? I visualize a king or queen who sits on the throne and directs the kingdom to achieve harmony or create something. But because the king or queen is always retreating back into the palace, it feels disconnected from its own creation. Likewise, we could have stayed in a state of omnipresence and all-knowing, but then there's no heights to soar to. Then there's no accomplishments to be made. Then there's no experience to be had. No game can be played if omnipresence is felt, because games require a bit of limitation. That's why in our card games and our board games, there's rules. There's pressure to help get you through the game. And this is the Earth board game, right? This is the Earth chessboard. The difference right now, however, is the limitation is getting more and more flexible with all of these new Aquarian energies coming in. We're being called to reinsert the infinite creator aspect into this finite creation aspect. For so long we only saw the creation and not the creator, but now we're seeing the creator intertwined. And when we couldn't feel this intertwining, prayer was always the focal point of spirituality, right? Or calling on the divine. And that's well and dandy if that's your thing, but the call has been heard, and now the infusion is seeping into every crevice, every plane of this universe. When we take ownership of our fractal, we allow possibility in. We maintain that the power of a singular moment has all of the potency to triumph against any battle that's been seemingly waged for thousands of years. Taking ownership of our fractal means we walk through life as if it's a ceremony. Now, to end this video, I'll refer to the emerald tablets of Hermes Trismegistus. That which is above is as that which is below, and that which is below is as that which is above, for performing the marvels of the cosmos. As all things are from the one, by the mediation of the one, so all things arose out of this one thing by evolving. Talk soon. Take care.